And here we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another goddamn mess that is called Greatest Attorney. I am Faye, as always, accompanied by my friends Specky and Saber. Say hi.
Howdy, howdy. I'm still Jack Frost. Give me a second. I forgot.
Hello, I hate you.
No, you you're just lawyer Prost.
You
Lawyer
know what?
first.
Sure, fuck it. Fuck it. I keep the hee-ho on.
Multiple outreach for Specky. Here we go.
Specky dress up doll.
Specky Nikki edition.
Specky Nikki. But yeah, welcome to chapter 4, where our good old friend Dr. Mikotoba is raising every single death flag in existence.
Nuh-uh.
No. But yeah, I hope everyone watching is having a good time. Last time, we finally finished chapter 3 after 10 bajillion years of ordeals. Where we finally put Doctor Side on the spot for being a goddamn hoe. This will totally not bite us in the ass in just a few days. Absolutely not. I can't see how that would ever affect us negatively. And we and after that we got some very thick and nice Band 6 lore that then tied up into being also Kazuma lore, where the professor happened to be Kazuma's father. The guy who killed a bunch of British nobility.
The oops all lore ending.
Oops, all lore.
And now suddenly we have the other two Japanese people that went with the professor all the way over here to Britain. And things are gonna happen because this is an Ace Attorney game. So I'm not feeling too confident in the chances of our good old friend Dr. Mitokotoba.
Someone's gonna die. That's not a question. The question is who.
Yeah, it's like that one meme where it's like, oh, you like Phoenix, I got you this birthday gift, and it's like birthday gift added to court record.
God. And yeah, and Cosmo is probably still going through his edgy anime arc, unfortunately.
Kazuma is probably going through a whole ass meditative phase where he's like, what should I do now that I found out what the hell was up with Papa?
Papa.
Look, at least he got his wind powers back.
He did, but now they could be used for the sake of evil instead of for the sake of good. But yeah, let's
God.
head in. We just finished talking with Dr. Mikotoba, with the good old judge, whose name I still have to go and remember because I haven't heard it all that often.
I think
It was like
Jigoku, that was
right?
it.
You figured it out, yay.
I wonder what the name on that. Oh, not that name, but the pun on that name is.
Who knows?
It could be just an actual normal ass Japanese name.
It could be just like Natsume.
What if it's just the most normal? It's just a normal ass name. That's the joke.
Yeah,
Seishiro,
but Natsume was mainly because they were an actual historical character. So
Seishiro Jigoku. Okay. Seishiro. But yeah, we were gonna go. What new location? These are all old locations.
I guess we'll never know.
You know what? Let's check if Lord Strongheart has anything to say to us. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. But I was just checking, just in curious. I was looking up his name in Japanese. His name is basically just a giant ass pun on the fact that he's a judge. Like it's literally it's just a giant pun. Like it basically means Shishiro basically means government samurai. Jojoku means mercy and prison. So yeah, it's just a you go to jail. The name.
He's Mr. Judge.
He's Mr. Official Judge will send you to hell.
Not quite similar to Mr. Detective.
Yes.
He's Mr. Judge.
Last time Van Six told Naruto that he was one of the good ones while cursing out Naruto's boyfriend's father. Basically.
Here's the final draft on the. Here's the final draft of the opening address for tomorrow's proceedings. I've supplemented your original with the figures you asked from the yard.
I see. Excellent work. Thank you.
I just realized, Faye, you have like three very older men you have to voice during this chapter.
I really do.
Yeah. You are welcome, my lord.
What's Lord Van Six doing here? What am I doing here? I thought I was gonna get some tea.
But can we make it 4?
Maybe.
My, there seems to be an awful lot of tension in the air, wouldn't you say?
Well, we did kind of just completely dismantle the whole forensic proceedings that they just literally started a few days ago.
You know, just before the symposium.
And that whole case was also related to the professor right before the Japanese lawmakers came for a big old reunion.
Among with other world officials.
Yeah.
To see the symposium.
Good thing I made hot cocoa for this. I'm gonna need it.
This is a saucy one.
And this is only 4, so who knows what the fuck's gonna happen in this? It's gonna lead into the last chapter.
This place is stifling enough as it is. We really don't need any more tension. Oh fuck! My apologies. I didn't notice you come in. Your small stature and dark dress make you all but invisible to me. Oh, no, it's entirely my fault for wearing black, I'm sure.
Naruto, maybe you should just change the clothing.
This is...
From now on, you must dress in white from head to toe wherever you come here.
To be fair, I am surprised he's just going around everywhere just with his student attire. Those things are not made for common use.
Like,
Seriously, you can wear for something. You can wear something else, my guy, please.
like, god damn it. At least get one of the prettiest black suits if you have to wear black.
Also, like, I don't remember if I don't think he brought any other outfits. So, like, you just
right, because he got dragged in here in the fucking in Kazuma's luggage. I forgot.
This is his only outfit, and he hasn't thought to get any other fucking clothes.
Look,
money's short. Come on.
I refuse to believe that Iris and Holmes haven't tried some of Holmes' other outfits on him.
I mean, Jones is probably taller than him.
Oh, he's absolutely taller, but still.
Iris probably tried the hell, but Naruto said, "Fuck that! I refuse to wear anything from him."
Now then, Mr. Naruto. Yes, my lord. I'm right here. Kill me now. Is something wrong? Perhaps it's a little too hot in here for you. Oh, no, not at all. I mean, I've never experienced a room at such perfect temperature. If you're sure. The bits of sweat carving their way down your face suggest otherwise. Because of the daggers you're staring at me with, mainly. As you're no doubt aware, my International Forensic Science Symposium begins tomorrow. And you fucked up my forensic science.
See, he's pointing that cane at him not because he's showing him the cane, because he's about to fucking beat him with it.
Legit. He's gonna crank us up with that crank.
Crank.
In fact, your father arrived in London earlier today, I hear, madame.
Oh, yes, that's right, my lord. He's extremely honored to have been invited.
I'll leave the remaining preparations for the meeting room in your capable hands then, Lord Van Six.
I will attend at once.
Good luck, friend.
That was a face of wishing you luck. Bye.
He gave me a very good stare as he left, didn't he?
I know, but they haven't done anything. Have I?
I'll be real with you. I think at this point you're basically the closest thing you have to friends with him at this point. I'm gonna be real, Naruto.
I mean, yeah. You are, at this point, you are his learned friend. For real, without sarcasm.
He likes you.
He literally trusted the life of his friend to you, Naruto. I think he likes you.
I think he just looks cold by default.
I think he's more cold, looking at him coldly more because of the circumstances.
There's no animosity. It's just him being, good luck. Bye.
These past few days, my feet have barely touched the ground, I must say. My dedicated right hand of many years was suddenly put out of action in spectacular fashion.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is your left hand still observing? This man is gonna get shanked one of these days.
You know what, Strongheart? I think he deserves a little crank. Please.
Oh my god. This is some like Leon-esque levels of fucking with you, but except that it's something unintentional.
It was at this moment Naruhodo was seen flying through the big pen.
Somehow he survived.
Oh my god, that actually caught me so off guard.
Mr. Naruhodo, he's talking about Dr. Scythe.
Ah! Of course.
Dumbass.
I'm really sorry about that. I was just, doing justice. Like you told me, Mr. Strongheart.
Justice
No.
features.
No, see, currently he's winding up the thing to be like, alright, I have 5 minutes to beat your ass.
Just suddenly Yakuza letters, Strongheart, Lordship of Justice.
He's just setting up the ring timer. He's like, you have 5 minutes to survive.
My next reunion is in 5 minutes. Start running.
Objective survivor.
Fear not. You've done nothing wrong. Dr. Sita's own wrongdoing precipitated the situation. You didn't concern yourself with it any further. I'll be a little easier to do it if weren't for the piercing stare you're giving me. It's like, bro, get better subordinates. What can I tell you? They my fault the people you align yourself with suck ass. Lord Van Six is doing an admirable job of holding the fort. Though disturbingly, his apprentice has been missing since yesterday. God damn it! Oh, missing?
What's become of Kazuma-sama now?
So it's like, Lordship of Justice, someone has murdered some nobleman!
His cousin is like, you know what? I think that had a point.
Just goes full on Raiden on the nobility, like, you rotten people taking advantage of the weak. Just behind that desk must take me. It feels important, don't you think?
Would you like to have an office like this, Mr. Naruhodo? With such a grand desk?
Who, me? Nah, I don't think so.
Oh?
Well, imagine if you suddenly found yourself in the toilet. You have so far to go.
How true.
It's like, I have no counter argument for that.
It's like,
I don't think we've had this conversation before, though.
I have
Maybe.
no idea.
Perhaps the important people who work in ostentatious offices like this aren't considered such things.
I'm going to take that as a compliment. As ever, the normal clock is still maintaining its rhythmical tick-tock today.
But the machinery at work can be quite mesmerizing, can't it? Ironically, we can completely forget the time. What I particularly enjoy is watching the enormous wheels of steam look on what it turning. When I was a little girl, grandmother often used to take me to watch the railway engines, you know?
It's an open fire for me. I could sit and watch the flames for hours. That is one of mine.
Mr. Narada, we could install one in the office.
A fire?
A locomotive. An enormous wheel, done by an enormous steam engine.
Please don't bring that up to Iris. She will actually do it.
I'm surprised they haven't already.
Perhaps we could start with a simple fireplace?
Nah.
These very European suits of armor are still grinning at each other across the carpet, I see. In a way, they feel like guardians of the Lord Chief Justice's office. Hopefully there are no mollusks inside.
I suppose they're rather like the lion dogs that got tried in Japan hunting.
The
This one I know we have.
The Shisa!
Caesar!
Aren't they too human to be called lion dogs?
Did you know that it's a dream of mine to keep 2 cats one day?
I feel as though we've gone off at a bit of a tangent, don't you?
I want 2 cats.
Well, I have 2 cats.
She thought I was gonna steal your cats, Faye.
No, that's just don't grab my cats. You couldn't read all these books in your 6 times as a bookworm. Which is funny considering that that's an anime now.
What now?
You know, it's like, you couldn't read all this even if you were reincarnated 6 times as a bookworm on this anime. The time I was reincarnated as a bookworm.
God damn it, there's a reincarnation of everything now.
Well, it's more that the bookworm got reincarnated as something, but yeah, you know.
And it's an actual good series.
Yeah, it's really good. It's about like political intrigue and shit.
Oh, that's neat.
Thinking about it, what a study is full of books that look as though they've never been read to.
Oh really?
Peddlers of books are forever pushing their wares on him, you see. And I think he's just too kind-hearted to refuse them.
There's a reason for that in Britain. People would say they saw him coming.
It makes me wonder if perhaps the vast number of books on the shelves in here are a sign of Longstone has overwhelming kind-heartedness.
I'm not sure you could afford to have a kind heart if you had to keep Lord Band 6 in line, could you? And you know, just I don't think kind-hearted is the best expedition for this man.
I'm gonna say, I don't think kind-hearted is the term I would put on him.
What do you mean? He has a little heart on his coat. Look at him.
Not long ago, visitor numbers to the Great Exhibition exceeded 30 million.
Damn.
a lot.
30 million? Are there even that many people in the world?
Oh, Naruhodo. Oh, poor sweet summer child.
It's like, I'm just some Japanese lad. I don't know anything about the world. My country was literally isolated from everyone until 2 decades ago.
As a comparison, Mr. Naruhodo, the population of the imperial capital of Tokyo is 2 million.
I will be opening the International Forensic Science Symposium in the exhibition's main auditorium. This event has been 2 years in the making. 2 years of preparations and negotiations with other countries. It sounds like a tremendous achievement. Congratulations! The 20th century will see the wholesale adoption of forensic investigation techniques. And cooperation between policing organizations around the globe will be essential. Which is why this landmark first symposium has to be hosted here in the heart of our great British Empire, in order that Scotland Yard can become the leading investigative organization in the New World. It's the same as ever, I see. A passion of his is quite something.
Who feeds the birds?
This is.
You're every bit as fascinated in your own way, I'm sure, Mr. Naruto.
See, he just spreads around the seeds every so often. I'm the only person in this country who truly cares about a future that embraces forensic science.
No, that cane obviously is full of feed.
It was my intention to become Her Majesty's Attorney General and reform the jar from the ground up. So the disgrace of the forensic investigation team has been a bitter blow to my ambitions. I first established the forensic investigation team a year ago, experimentally to start with. With Dr. Cid at the helm, it was steadily accruing an impressive record of achievement. I was on the verge of changing its name and elevating its status to a full-blown forensic investigation department. And can you not do that now? Obviously, nobody wants to hear anything about it at the moment. Even I can't keep this story out of the papers. 6 million Londoners will be cursing forensic science now. This incident will set back our country's advancement in the field by a good 10 years, I'd say. And the repercussions of a trial.
We simply couldn't have overlooked what happened, though.
Of course not. We should all be grateful to you both. Anyway, I'll still reform this country's policing when I become Attorney General. This might delay my plans, but I won't alter them. Nothing will stand in my way. About Lord Van Six's apprentice. Ah, yes, that came as a surprise to me, I must say. And you and he are old friends.
You know, for some reason I want to hear the storm is approaching when this man enters.
How did he become an apprentice Lord Van Six in the first place? It came about. Whoops, my hand slipped. It came about 3 months ago. An unidentified Asian man was apprehended by border police.
No, obviously, no. That's the reason he said, "How are you becoming an apprentice?" My hand slipped. What?
They found him hiding aboard a large goods vessel.
Oh my! So he's not waiting to get here.
So wait, he was unconscious and then they dropped his ass off in Shanghai? What?
Either that or he somehow fell off the ship.
That, well, that or, there's just missing information here.
He had no papers to identify him, no passport, and he was suffering from amnesia too. Other than the fact he was clearly of Eastern descent, there were no clues as to who he was. So I decided to assign him to Lord Van Six, so I could keep an eye on him. But then, why the mask? I don't want to burden Lord Van Six with tiresome explanations about why he had an Eastern apprentice.
To be fair, that would actually happen a lot here.
It's like, why are you giving me a goddamn Eastern man? Strong heart, surely you know I do not like them.
You know my past.
Too bad. Take it. Take this small
So
Asian
it's like,
child.
this just slapped a mask on him. There, bam. It would be so much easier to explain why he was wearing a mask. He's proven to be a great help to Lord Van Six. I have high hopes for his future. By the way, do you know where he's gone? No idea, but I believe he's left London for the time being. I think you also didn't know. That the man's father was one of our country's most infamous criminals, I mean. Kenshin Asogi.
Genshin Impact.
God, shut up.
Hey, you did it. You made the joke too. Hey, you
Yeah.
made a full title out of it.
Yeah, but that's all the time.
Too bad. Now it is for me because I don't have to voice anything, so I want to make funny noises and words.
Well, don't worry, you're gonna voice a shit ton once we get to the next room.
No. So yeah, when it comes to Cosmo's event, so he was presumed dead, wasn't dead,
Then he
arrived at,
then he arrived 3 months ago on a cargo vessel.
and so there's a lot of in between that's kind of hazy because how the fuck did he get from Shanghai to fucking Britain?
I know, right? What the hell?
Like, there's a lot of middle ground. Like, first off, how the fuck did he like? Because the people who had the body had to do something with it. And I don't think they would just dumped it. So like, how the fuck did he? How the fuck? I mean, he must remember. Now is the thing. So like, he's not here to tell.
Well, to be fair, there is the possibility that Kazuma just woke up and somehow managed to get himself overboard. And then some other ship picked him up.
That the chances of that happening are like 1 in a million.
Yeah, but this is an Ace Attorney game.
I don't think probability is a concern in Ace Attorney. I think it's the more, all right, hey, what? It's just what did happen.
What we learned from that trial 8 days ago was a huge shock. Finding out my friend's father was... yes, Kenshin Asogi. The professor case 10 years ago caused a great stir here in Britain.
They were such awful murders and unprecedented, using a professor's dog as a murder weapon.
A dog?
And no one would have believed the culprit was a foreign student invited to study here by the government.
What's the dog doing?
So the true identity of the killer couldn't be made public then, can be made public now. No one in your country knows it was him, and neither do the citizens of London.
The main motivation was to avoid the great relations between the two nations at the time. I understand.
Correct. However, it has to be noted that there were some supporters of the professor's apparent cause. What? Supporters of a mass murder?
Well, you know.
The majority of the man's victims were a blight on the aristocracy of the day. Somewhat ironically, their deaths actually benefited society as a whole. Or so a fair few thinkers in London believed anyway. Right, I see. But it was still murder, wasn't it?
Naruto, have you heard? Eat the fish.
Why would you eat them? That sounds nasty, man, Misusato.
I read it from this new book I found. Max.
Have you read about communism, Mr. Naruto?
It seems like a good system. It seems very similar, doesn't it? The idea of the Reaper of the Bailey.
Huh. Well, that was fun. Hey, sir, do you want to look at my thingy real quick?
Look at my armband.
Could I show you this, Lord Strongheart? I'm the Lord Chief Justice. I'm not here to offer advice about evidence. Oh. Especially when the evidence in question is so dull. Ah, so that's the real reason. Well then, I'll get out of your hair. Iris, give me some tea.
Oh God.
Das Kapital, Mr. Naruto.
Why do you have Kazuma's mask?
I found it on the street. It's mine now.
Alright then. The fuck is making that noise?
That is not a whole. That does not either.
What was that?
A man screaming in the most unflattering way.
Do you think we have maybe Sir Shams?
I don't think he screams in that accent, whoever that fucking was.
I do hope not.
What the fuck?
We having two entirely different characters. Alrighty then.
And apparently are Italian.
Well, I guess you have to figure out who voices them because we know Sholmes and Iris is probably around somewhere.
What the fuck are you two? And why are you so tan under your face? Well, I don't know, Saber. Do you wanna be the short one and I am the tall one?
I think we should give one of them to Spec at least.
All right, Spec. Which one do you prefer?
I don't know.
Okay, you take the short one then.
Okay. I guess I was expecting redheads in the fucking house. Okay.
So
Well, you know.
specifically, redheads was what you were not expecting.
What? I'm just okay then. I don't even know how you're supposed to cry like that. What does that what does that accent mean?
Where?
And you said it's apparently Italian?
Well, I don't know. It's just that it has an accent and it has a. I don't tattoo it anymore. I don't know if it's actually Italian, but it seems like pretty stereotypically Italian.
I assume they also have somewhat deeper voice since they thought it was a man screaming.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Why are you speaking French?
Are they actually French then?
I don't fucking know, mate. I guess I can be.
Oh.
I guess I can be this one unless Sarah wants to be.
They are Italian and French, and they are both redheads. Something here doesn't add up.
I'm very confused.
I have so many questions.
Also, you know, the girl is also somewhat dressed like Gina was.
I think
Kinda.
that's a boy.
I don't know what they are. Could be either. But yeah, sure. I'll be the thing one. Mon ami, mon ami. Stop this disgraceful display, huh? Oh god, it's full of French. God,
Oh no!
this is worse than this is worse than pizza roll time.
Pizza roll.
Laser bead.
Who are these people? Look at their hair, it's bright red. All right, Naruto has never seen a redhead before, I think.
This is the first time he's met a ginger.
I think they must be clients of Mr. Soames.
Why is Gina? Why?
Oh,
What the fuck? Why is Gina here and why is she arresting them?
What the hell happened in the 5 minutes we were gone?
I have so many questions.
the fuck did we walk in on?
Right, you two, you're going with me now. Down the clink.
What the fuck's happening?
I don't know, mate.
No, not the please. It is dark and dim, and I don't like it.
Above the darkness, it is my friend. I am not scared.
I fucking am.
He's fucking twirling that thing like it's a fidget spinner.
Do it again. Ah! Fucking dies on the floor. But you know he's gonna die.
God, she's arresting them because she received knowledge about World War One, which is really weird because World War One hasn't happened yet. Shut your mouth, you idiot! I will sit quietly in the dark and plan to organize the heist.
Are you trying to rob us?
Were you trying to rob Mr. Shams? What the fuck?
Do we?
I think that
So,
Soames was-
so I guess we have the second coming of the fucking brothers, I guess.
No,
So we
it's
have-
either that or Soames was actually doing his job for once.
I don't fucking know.
Probably so you get fucking paid. So we have a ginger Italian and ginger French man walk into Sholmes' house.
And they get arrested by Gina. I just... What the hell is happening?
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Well, tough. Put 3-6 now in the yard. Now get moving. He comes back up straight real quick. And the other guy just collapsed. They cannot handle the Gina style.
They can't. Alright then, boys. Oh my god, thank you, Iris. I'm so glad to see you. Bye then, Guinea. Have fun.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess it was Sherlock doing his job for once.
So, the fact that these guys are here means they're gonna be important later.
Oh yeah, thanks Iris, and thanks, you great detective.
Mario is Italian and a lot of people think Waluigi is French. Gina makes a fine detective herself, doesn't she?
Oh god, every time I see Gina, it just brings joy to my heart.
To be
Hopefully
fair,
nothing bad
is
happens
what-
to them.
if anything ever bad happens to them or their dog, I will kill everyone. Oh, Susie and Bruno.
Hello Iris, we're home.
Yippee! God, it's been a while. Well, did you find your daddy?
Yeah, he strangely look a lot like your daddy.
Huh. Neat. Well, that's fine.
Yes, we arrived at the hotel just before he and his friend.
Oh, well, that's great news. I hope to get my daddy again soon.
Hey, who knows? Maybe he wasn't actually dead and he's also being shipped from Shanghai to here.
God, I don't. Fuck it, I don't fucking know anymore.
Hey, God, it's every time it's like, ugh.
Now the just collapses like he took a goddamn cold hit. Ooh. Yes. Of course.
Ay,
No
ay.
one has the heart. No one has the heart to fucking tell her.
Dr. John H. Wilson.
And here we have Chaos himself, the man, the myth. So that remains now is that the greatest of poems known to man.
What are you
I am now Ginger. Fear me.
Did you make yourself look like one of their fucking team to like capture them or something?
I
Okay.
disguised myself as Team Rocket member.
Wait, this. Okay. You say that, but why do I have the feeling that that's legit, and therefore there is now a criminal organization potentially of Ginger.
God, he's truly the greatest detective. He sold. This is a joke, by the way. He sold his soul to be able to capture his criminals.
He probably already sold it, I'm gonna be honest. If he could, he would.
You were like, oh, deal with the devil. That sounds quite fancy. I'll take it.
I can't tell if he would win or lose, though, against the devil. I'm gonna be real. Would he win or lose the fiddle contest?
God,
I don't know.
the greatest problem known to man, getting this fucking dye off my hair. I would love he's just Ginger for the entirety of this chapter.
Like, it's not even it's like, I mean, his eyebrows are red too, so I think this is dye.
Now, Neon, if he was a Fire Emblem main character, he would have a blue hair.
Well, there are some no red hair.
I do love how you can very clearly see like the ink going past where his roots are, as it usually happen with dyes.
Before we concern ourselves with that, I believe some tea is in order, don't you, my dear fellows? I haven't done this voice in so fucking long, I missed it. I'm red now. Look at me, Roy.
It literally looks like fucking what was the guy from Three Houses?
Shit. There's a lot in Three Houses. I don't.
Yeah,
remember.
the redhead from the Blue Lions.
Sylvain.
Sylvain, yeah, he literally looks like Sylvain.
That motherfucker. God, he does though. God, I hate it now. Fuck no. Stop. I hate that man. Get the die off him now. I hate
Why would you
Sylvain.
hate
Kill him.
Sylvain? Sylvain is the best.
He's a, from my knowledge so far, he's a cheating whore. I just see him fuck over people so far in my playthrough. I'm just like, what the fuck, my guy? Oh yeah, I didn't leave the previous one.
Oh,
out.
sorry.
Something wrong, Mr. Naruhodo. Never come or such like on my face.
Not so much on your face as on your head, I'd say.
Come along then, everyone. I brewed a lovely special blend. Time for tea.
That's a great question.
Whatever is going on here today?
You know what? I think this is good for the occasion. Ziggy, turn Nico red. Thank you. Okay, so just sit and drink now.
I must say, Herlock, you're looking quite passionate right now.
To be honest, he would rock as a fucking anime character right now.
Looks like he's the new leader of Team Flare.
God.
For I'm in fact expecting a guest later today.
And you're gonna greet them with with those looks. Alright, give me a second, my dinner is ready.
He's off to go. No!
No. I'm red now. I'm a rockstar. I hate this already. Ziggy, turn Nico white. I can't handle the red room for long. Ah. So anyway, what the fuck did we walk in on? Saber, do you have any idea? I think that's a no.
I have a small inkling, and I think I know what story this is based on, but I haven't read it myself.
What the fuck? But no, seriously, he does look like fucking Sylvain, and I hate it so much.
Hang out more with Sylvain, maybe you'll learn to like them.
Well, that ain't a problem. I'm gonna raise his reports more when I get the chance. The problem is just from what I've seen so far, he's just a bitch. If he gets better, that's great. I'm just speaking on current experiences with him. To win an argument about color theory. God! I think I eat too much. Well, no, not eat too much. I think I had too much hot cocoa.
Yeah.
I think I only should have had the 1 cup today because I can feel it. It's having a negative impact upon my form. Eh. Too much cocoa, too much sugar. Eh. Oh yeah, I was cooking rice.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna be BRB. I'm gonna go make me something quick to eat as well.
Mm-hmm.
Saber, entertain the stream, aka entertain Neon.
The ball stream, Ikisai. Shape up off the roof. I am not a great entertainer. I am sorry. My demands are that someone gets this cat off my eyes. They have been chasing it for like 2 months now. Wow. I just want some peace and quiet.
I should make some hot cocoa myself, but I do not have any cocoa powder, so what can I do? Da, 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 da. I do hope everyone has been having a nice day. I have been having a nice day, so it would be good if everyone else has had too. Yeah. Woo! Das ist good meal. Mm. Do, 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 do.
I'm back for a sec.
Woo!
Is back here?
What? Nope.
Damn. Oh,
They remember that they had some rice cooking, so I think they went to check on that.
okay. Oh, I would go for some rice right now, to be honest.
Also, yeah, I found the case that this is based on. Do you want me to show it to you guys?
The what?
The actual Sherlock Holmes case.
Is it relevant to the game?
I don't know yet. Might
Then
be.
don't? Good god, it's like, do you guys want potential spoilers? Like, no?
I mean, to be fair, I don't think they are doing the stories one to one. They are just adapting them.
You're saying
Like,
that, but the Speck of Man certainly involved a snake.
yeah, but but John's original conclusion was what happened in the book. Hmm. Da, da.
I love my silly little crackhead. My stinky little meow meow.
Na, 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 na. Do, 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 do.
Hello.
How?
Hello.
Hmm.
Faber, I come back and I don't hear you entertaining the stream. How dare you?
I'm your way.
Give me 5 seconds.
Oh.
What?
I didn't realize this, but the Strand magazine is an actual thing. Good.
Ye. Wait, it is?
Yeah, it was a thing the Sherlock Holmes stories were originally published on.
Oh. It's kind of neat, actually.
It's a fun little piece of trivia, Saber.
Yeah. Apparently, the magazine was actually revived in the USA, like just before the year 2000.
Huh.
The year 2000, huh?
Like in year 1998.
That's a lot later than when the book was published, that's for sure.
I guess people had a fucking surgence of interest.
Well, the Strand magazine was actually running to the 1950s.
That's still a big leap of time.
Alright. Let's go. I don't like this fireplace. It's one of the best things I've seen since I've been in the country, in fact. I fucking love fire.
Crispy.
Fucking best, god.
You know, and that's why we like redheads, because they have fire on their heads.
Makes them go faster.
Indeed.
Oh yes, those two guys are both based on the Sherlock Holmes story called The Red-Headed League. I haven't read it myself, so I don't know what happens in it, but that's what I think.
So it's an actual league of red-headed thieves.
There is a league. There is a league of redheads.
Amazing.
All right, understood. Team Rocket is real.
It's called Team Flare.
I
God.
know it's Team Flare, but I like saying Team Rocket because it's stupider.
Although I do get rock on Japanese kotatsu, putting your legs under a warm blanket at the table is so comforting. I agree.
Actually, you know what I just realized? The Team Flare leader actually would fit really well sitting next to like someone like Strongheart. Like he has that kind of pose. What's his name? Lysander?
Yeah.
Don't be careful, Mr. Naruto. Don't mistakenly put your feet in the fire, will you? You'd suffer terrible burns, you know.
But how else will we know if it's hot?
I worry sometimes about how Susato-san sees me.
You give her reason to think that way.
Yes, with a John's curious collection of trinkets from the various mysteries is solved.
It's one of my favorite parts of this room. Full of items with such exciting tales to tell. Why does he have a gavel there? next to a zoo.
I don't know.
Oh, it's because he took it from a judge. He stole it.
And I do believe he's added to it since I last looked. Now there's a mysterious Pinceres?
I don't know.
Pinceres, a mysterious little box, a mysterious horseshoe, a mysterious biscuit.
A biscuit.
I think that last one might just be one of the finest company snacks.
I mean, it's a mystery, isn't it now?
My eyes always drawn to this big metal chest that Mr. Thompson Irish uses as a coffee table, not anything on top of it. Nope, not at all.
I like to imagine the Pototero just stepping on top of the box, just trying really hard not to pay any attention to the mask. Isn't it where Iris keeps her very important papers?
It is, so you think that they treat it with more care, really?
You know, no. See what it is? The reticle is actually just Ryunosuke's like what he can see. Like everything else is just pitch black for him. He can only see through the reticle.
Man needs glasses real bad.
But only the other day I saw Mr. Shosky kid.
Oh no!
I suppose something was a little frustrating him.
What a shame to mistreat the furniture though. Was it damaged?
This way, Mr. Shosky's gonna get haunted by a yokai of the furniture.
Yeah.
The chest was fine, but Mr. Show was doubled up on the floor for almost 10 minutes.
It fucking hurt. Just in the back somewhere, he's just screaming about it. He's like, no.
Thank you, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh dear, that is a painful tale.
This is a tale of caution, my dear fellows. Do not kick metal.
Knock on wood instead.
Kick the wood. Meanwhile, the wood. Ow, fuck.
There's all sorts of on these shelves. Chemistry apparatus, books, papers, and lots of things I've never seen before. So heaped up so high I can have it in the whole lot skirt about any moment.
It looks as though it might topple, and yet it doesn't. The epitome of Mr. Soap's brilliance.
Oh yeah, blah blah blah. Just the other day, this in my office finally gave way under the strain though.
It looks as though it might topple, and it doesn't. Yes, the epitome of your disarray. Why did I say epitome?
I don't know, you tell me.
Yay, the machine is still here. He
That's
hasn't pawned it.
And the Stradivarius is alive.
Also, I think the word is pronounced epitome.
Yeah.
Also, hello, human skull in Dev's bookshelves. Woo!
Funny skull.
This is Mr. Show's famous violin. The one he found being sold for a song at a pawnbrokery. What's it called again? I'll show you something.
Oh yes, this wonderful instrument features in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. It's a world famous Stradivarius.
Stradi what? Stradi's nuts.
Game over. Instantly. Just dies.
Game over, yeah! Stradivarius, Mr. Naruto.
Naruhodo would fall for a decent joke, by the way.
He would.
He would accidentally make that joke.
Now, question: would Show be the ones telling him
Yes.
this joke?
I was thinking the same fucking thing. Straggy Strike you more.
Mr. Naruhodo, I believe I have a mind goblin.
Are you even trying now?
What the hell is a goblin?
The fuck's a goblin? that would be so fucking funny to hear. The fuck's a goblin?
Is what he would say.
I know, he's like, what the fuck's a goblin? No, so he'd ask what a goblin is. Salsa would then tell him by reading her book, and home would be like, the joke's ruined now! It's ruined! Then he'd leave and cry or something, I don't know.
I might remember this Hima's name. The Vitality Scope.
I don't think it was here when I left for Japan, was it?
Oh, is that right?
Yes, because it was with the pawnbroker.
Oh, poor.
Oh, that's given me a wonderful idea.
Uh-huh.
I could pawn everything that's on your desk. The office would be tidy at last.
No. Don't mean joke about it, Mr. Sato. You are joking, aren't you?
Does this look like a face of mercy?
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow.
Alice's pretty little teaser is set out beautifully as ever. Look.
Well, it's only by carefully taking care of the tea set that you can make good tea.
Is that another way of telling me I need to tidy my desk?
Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, you do overthink things at times.
You do underthink things at times.
And you do think at times.
He does certainly think. These blackboards were Iris scribbles down her latest ideas, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, seems to have drawn a lot of little stick figures and lined up. Look.
Cheap apples at the market is what all of them say.
What the fuck?
Cheap apples at the market.
Of course. Makes so much sense. What? They don't figures can speak?
All your questions would be answered if only you would read this month's Friends magazine.
Suddenly anyone who can make any sense of this? Ha ha ha, you're not in the joke.
This is Iris's wonderful collection of medicines, potions, and chemicals.
I wish I had a wonderful collection of medicines, potions, and chemicals.
I would like them to be a little more secured.
I would love, like, imagine it could be like, I have this little potion for your headaches. It's made with all these nice herbs. Like, here you go.
I hope it was locked up between 5 different locks. They're all anti-shows fucking protected.
But without faith, these are all arsenic.
No, this one is Wolfsbane.
Oh,
So anyway, Sherlock will just fucking chug the wolfsbane.
But yeah, one day I would love to learn how to make like natural remedies and stuff. Combining once I learn how you know like a bit more about chemistry and pharmaceutical and stuff and such. I think that we need.
yeah. The thing with natural remedies is though that they are not usually very accurate.
Well, yeah,
Among
but they have a ground in science. They're usually they're usually a much more easy way to apply certain treatments than say like pills or other stuff.
Yeah.
Which is why it is so nice because it usually has at least some therapeutical properties and it's pretty nice to drink.
Yeah. I don't like tea though.
How dare you?
I like coffee.
Sips my apple and cinnamon blend while looking at you judgingly.
I'll pour some coffee and sit back at you.
I will take both your cups and they're mine now. Goodbye.
Oh, you like coffee, Spec? I mean, tea?
Depends.
Yippee!
And I also like coffee. It depends though. Pure black? No.
Black is good. Like the moonless night.
See, here's how I get tea. Sorry, here's how I would get coffee from you, Saber. I would pour in milk while you weren't looking. Go, it's mine now. Be very easy.
Just squirts a bunch of creamer in.
Yeah, basically. Here's some caramel whipped cream I have. Just spruces it on top there. What you can do now? It's no longer black and moonless night.
A certain character would be very disappointed in you.
That's fine. They can be disappointed all they fucking want.
I don't know. I just think it would be neat to learn like the different chemicals certain plants have that are like therapeutical and pharmaceutical, and learn how to actually prepare those sort of things.
Yeah.
Fucking sunshine Chinko level. That's great, Neon. Sorry, I was reading through it. 30 in intelligence, which 90% of the time he rolls nat 1 on skill checks.
God.
Yeah. Holmes has a 30 in every stat. He just constantly can only roll nat 1s though.
He's a new Vegas character. He has 10 in intelligence, but he has 0 in any skills.
Sadly, he does not play Call of Cthulhu.
I don't. Holmes playing a role-playing game would be a fucking treat to see.
It's like you find this room with a few of the books out of place. Ah, I see. So the Chinese mafia must have gone after this person for their business books. I mean,
now I want to play a game with them.
God.
Neighbor, you are the Holmes of our group. What the fuck you mean? You're the clumsy, stupid one.
But yeah, I don't know. Like it's been I don't know, like these past few months, like last year, I just been feeling more and more whimsical in my goals in life.
Whimsical. Woo.
It's less about like, oh, I wanna be super cool neuroscientist doctor. It's more like, man, it would be sick if I learned how to make natural remedies. Or it would be sick if I learn a bit about tarot and stuff like that. I don't know. I just think they're nice things that give some richness to life. Oh, I also need to have more time to practice drawing. Ah.
I just go with the flow, and half of that flow is I want to stop hurting. Please, help
Bad.
me.
Save.
I was pouring some water for myself. Just look at all the little bottles he squeezed on themselves.
Yes, and there are charming little ribbons that are on the bottles too. The labels aren't quite so charming, are they? This one here reeks deadly poison.
I've been so excited about the idea of helping Iris with her experiments, you know?
Just try to avoid any bottles labeled deadly poison or highly explosive.
Why do I imagine Iris is just throws the vial at someone like the Fear and Hunger child?
God, I was thinking the same thing. It's just highly explosive, just like my girl, the child from Fear and Hunger.
I kind of want to see more of that game sometimes. I want to see you complete it.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, this large and imposing lamp of fire is called a typewriter, blah blah blah.
To think that every single one of the adventures of Herlock Sounds blossom from this very machine. Ah, it's such a dreamy thought.
I remember back in the day when her entire perspective on the guy was fucking shattered.
Yeah.
Good times.
I actually had a go on it the other day. The little bars that move when you hit the keys got all tangled up somehow, and that made Iris angry.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Did you press a bunch of keys at the same time, Ryunosuke?
You are ruining my dreamy thoughts. Please don't do that again.
Now I've made Susato-san angry as well. Why does this keep always happening to me? I'm just a poor boy.
I'm just a poor boy from a poor
The
family.
fucking red-haired Sherlock jump scare. Your two visitors, the greatest problem, the lie you told. But oh, these are very great topics, all of them.
Mr. Soames, who were the two gentlemen that were here before?
Oh, to the pair of petty criminals, nothing of significance. Of course, they have to make a living somehow. And when the mood takes me, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to all manner of infractions.
When the mood takes you?
Or more of infractions?
But when such fellows sit there, Mr. Herlock shows, well, that's when their luck runs out. So you basically went, it's fine, I don't need to catch him yet. And then they try to rob you, went, okay, you've done enough now. Goodbye.
Oh my, you were the target of a crime, Mr. Soames.
But I quickly devised a plan to entrap them and deliver them to our young detective ally. Should have seen Greg to come. Should have asked to come too. We could have had an interesting tea party. I did send word, but no answer was forthcoming. The Menace, cause
Consummately.
consummately in the wrong place at the wrong time. There's a word for it, I'm sure. Aha! I have it. A bungalow. That's the word.
It's a good job he's not here to hear you say that.
Bungalow.
So those redheads have been up to no good?
Bungalow.
I wonder what the men did.
They bungled.
I mean, they were clearly criminals considering what the tall French guy said. Also, I forgot to check this. The Kazuma wore when he was assigned to Lord Van Six as his apprentice. We cast it aside after the trial the other day, I just sort of picked it up.
We ought to give it back to him, I suppose.
Where is my mask?
But he has his memory back now, doesn't he? He has awakened his persona.
Persona.
And I can't have feeling he might turn around and tell me Cody to wear it myself.
But isn't he your best friend?
Yeah, but there's something very clearly off with the lad.
I don't know, something. Can't tell you what.
Was that about the greatest problem of no two man that you mentioned before?
Is it another fiendishly intricate case, Mr. Soames?
How should I best explain?
I can't change my hair, please help.
Are you aware of the theory of evolution by natural selection, perchance?
Oh god. I fear the train of thought is about to take us in.
Oh, please, Holmes, no.
Yes,
go.
please, Shums, please, yes.
No.
Everybody buckle up on those
Yes.
round right.
Shums.
What? Fuck, you're chanting this. You're chanting the same way kids do when they're chanting Bill Nye.
Well, I think I've heard talk of it somewhere, possibly.
It's a revolutionary scientific theory that was newly proposed 40 years ago now.
God, imagine living in a time where some guy was suddenly like, what if all animals come from other animals and just appear spontaneously?
And they'd be like, crazy talk.
According to its author, Mr. Darwin, we humans were once apes who lived in the treetops.
Wait, what? We were apes?
Correction, we are apes. Ooh, ooh.
And indeed, at the very moment these apes descended from the canopy to live as humans. It has been our lot to be the mercy of the greatest known problem known to man.
What? What is this great problem, Mr. Soames?
Tell us.
Why, it is not obvious, my dear madam. The problem of rent! Of rent!
This was alright. That's actually a really good fucking answer. That is indeed the greatest problem known to man. You are so right there, Locke.
To be honest, man was ahead of his fucking time.
Oh my god, he really was.
My guy would look at the US right now and be like, "What the actual fuck is
That
these
is-
prices?"
I do not have enough shillings to pay that.
God,
I'm ready to sell the Stradivarius even. Damn.
and now only value for a month.
Well, to be fair, at this point, the Stradivarius, if we were to go forward in time, the Stradivarius would probably be worth like $1 million.
I might
Couple.
actually get you a few years then. Yippee.
I mean, in that case, you can just like put $1 million in words. I forgot the word for it. God, you could put that money in an account with some interest, and it would just give you the money for rent. Not much more, but yeah, you know.
Yippee. But yeah, rent is a problem. Please, rent is evil.
I can't believe there's rents in the thousands over there where you live.
The thousands. That's small.
No, it isn't. I'm pretty sure that's about the average.
What I'm saying is there are places where thousands is very like low rent compared to the tens are in some areas.
Yeah, but those are usually middle of a city in a very good spot. As you do.
Point is, you cannot live alone. You have to pray that you have you can live with someone who owns a house that already owned a house.
Ah, well. We can just burn every single house owner to the ground later.
Man, $1 million was lowballing it.
Were you looking at how much Stradivarius is worth?
Yeah, yes.
Well, tell us.
I think one of them was sold like for 3 million, and well, that's 3,600,000. But that was like one of the earliest Stradivarius, and one of the other ones was sold like 15 million, almost 16 million.
Man, I could just live out my whole life on that money without having a care in the world. That sounds so nice. I wish just for some inheritances to happen around the world. Cut the fat of the money a little bit. Ah.
But did you not receive a better lump sum of money from Madame Daspel only the other day.
Yeah, did you get paid like 200?
Pshaw, a large sum. One potted herb for Iris and a new motor car for me later, and all of us quite disappeared, I assure you.
Huh? What do you mean a new motor car?
You bought a
Bought a
goddamn
car? Honestly, hell, you know you squandered it. Yes, well, anyway. 2 days ago, I discovered the answer to man's greatest problem. For the coming month, at least.
Is it getting a job? And what was the answer?
Why, there is a substantial clue before your very eyes.
Please don't tell me you're gonna try to steal from the thieves or something.
You know, I remembered. I'm supposed to be a detective. Don't tell me. Let me see.
Hurley, why you?
Oh no,
like
I
this?
pressed it by accident.
Wow, could you do this to me? Humans are sorry creatures, unable to see what is in front of their noses. Let me give you some assistance. Don't look, but observe me very closely. There's one particular feature about my person that has changed. You'd notice it in the end, I think.
In the end? Space time mean both eyes right from the very beginning of our conversation.
I think we might need another clue before we uncover the full answer, Mr. Naruto.
Thanks for the hint, I'll be tearing my hair out if this chariot goes for much longer. Mr. Jones, isn't it about time you told us the truth? Just over a week ago, you said to us...
Flashback. Abba-dabba-dabba-doo. Abba-dabba-da-that true.
That case aboard the SS Buria in January, and someone wasn't killed, and you knew he wasn't dead at the time. So what's really going on?
Please. The fellow was unconscious for a very long time. If he hadn't regained consciousness when he did, his life would have been in mortal peril. Of course, a side effect of the prolonged comatose state was amnesia, as you now know. Sorry, family came in. As a one-off task to silence the crew.
But how?
After they carried him out of the cabin, I assembled them in the lobby area. And then I made them swear to leave him unconscious and have him unlaid from the ship in Hong Kong as a murdered corpse.
Okay, and then what?
Then what?
Oh, how horrible.
It was necessary to find some material with which to persuade the crewmen to keep their word, of course.
But why? Why do it in the first place?
I'll be at liberty to elaborate in due course. For the time being, I would like to reassure you. I didn't foresee subsequent events.
What events?
His disappearance in Hong Kong.
Oh,
I may have made a gross error of judgment.
Mr. Soames?
I, as you would say, fucked up.
Wait, no. Now what?
I guess we, I don't know, go somewhere else. Yeah, I guess go
Why can
somewhere
we
else.
not ask him about the full the hair color thing? I'm so confused.
We just don't, I guess.
Do we need to actually highlight it somehow?
How will we highlight it? Mrs. Jones, about this.
Tell me, Miss Arnold, is it the first time you showed me this particular trinket?
Oh, I don't really remember, to be honest.
Am I saying that it's a color for a breathing miniature Kina with a particularly long neck? Would it participate here we go again from your lips? We could be sure it was not the first time. Deduction, you see, my dear fellow. Deduction!
That's okay, that was a very fun line. Huh.
Yeah, I guess we'd go somewhere else.
Alright, let's go to Naruto.
Wait, hold up.
Ah! Wow.
You had plenty of time to say something, Saber.
Well, I was checking the guide. I'm sorry.
Alright, wow.
There is something we missed in this room.
Alright.
Oh, wait, I think I see it. Go back.
Meh.
Is it the fucking big? Is it the big ass newspaper on the couch?
Oh!
This looks like last week's edition.
What's that article circling red ink here?
It's an advertisement column. It says, "To the Red-Headed League."
The Red-Headed League? What's that?
I can't believe Saber spoiled us in the Red-Headed League, guys.
I don't know. I've never heard of it before, but
It's something on my face.
Grace has something to do with that. Lively hair.
Why is that a court record?
Because the Red-Headed League is very important. On
So
account
now
of...
we present.
Public health
Okay,
report.
good.
Despite the condition of the city of London itself of late, has been a positive year so far in public health. There have been fewer cases of consumption reported when compared to this time last year, and smallpox is at an all-time low, thanks to the vaccinations offered at the smallpox and fever hospitals throughout the various parts of London. Doctors, however, warn that there appears to be at the beginning of yet another cholera epidemic on the horizon. Though the cause of such outbreaks remains unclear, they strongly advise to drink only water which has previously been boiled. That's some good advice. So what are you saying, Spaggy, sorry?
I'm eating now, it's fine.
Okay. On account of the bequest of the late Ezekiel Hopkins of Lebanon, PA, USA, there is now another vacancy open which entitles a member of the league to a salary of £4 a week for purely nominal services. All red-headed men who are sound in body and mind and above the age of 21 years eligible, flying in person on the morning of the 31st at the large park of Lion Street, get £4 per week if you're a redhead. Also, fantastic money-making opportunity. What the fuck?
No. He's going to join for the money per week.
God. Account of the bequest of the late Ezekiel Hopkins of Lebanon, PA, USA.
A fucking damn, of course, a fucking American would make a redheaded league.
There's another vacancy open, which entitles a member of the league to a salary. A vacancy for what? Oh god. That's amazing. Alright, retrospective. Continued from page 1. Truly more than any other nation, Britain has been successful in its endless endeavors thanks in part to the generosity of its many investors and its long illustrious tradition of fostering inquiries into the sciences. Lest be forgiven, she is the nation that gave to the world the genius of Sir Isaac Newton. However, there is one other factor at work, the shifting field of economic thought. Despite the fact that Adam Smith's magnum opus, The Wealth of Nations, was published in 1776, The doctrine of laissez-faire has only begun to truly take root in the last few decades. Remains to be seen just how influential and enduring his ideas will prove to be. And then St. Bartholomew's Hospital, the latest research findings and leading hypothesis this month from the Teaching Hospital of London. There is an emerging consensus among doctors and scientists of all nations whereby the theory of mice being soundly rejected as experiment after experiment has yielded has conclusive evidence in support of what physicians John Snow has concluded many years prior, that there is a strong correlation between contaminated water and the prevalence of certain diseases. In fact, the latest news to arrive from the continent is consistent with our own research in the so-called germ theory, by which minuscule microorganisms are the actual cause of a great many illnesses. The medical community has already begun in earnest to identify and categorize the tiny creatures as microscopes also continue to improve through the dedicated work of London's famous instrument makers. We expect that in coming years improved instrumentation will allow us to see the germs with further clarity and great detail as never before. That's some fun stuff that they put in there. I like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, can we slap him over the newspaper now?
Here you go, Shomes. Here, play. So look as though someone circled an advertisement in this paper, Mr. Shomes.
To the Red-Headed League. Does that strike you in some way?
I was thinking that just maybe it might be related to your bright red hair.
So, at last you've learned to apply my methods, Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry?
In the first instance, and quite indispensably, observation!
Believe me, I could have seen that hair with my eyes shut.
So then, allow me to regale you with the details of my latest exploits.
Regale or boast?
Both!
So what is the Red-Headed League, which seems to be the subject of the advertisement you're circled?
You know it's in the paper then. That, my dear fellow, was going to be the source of this month's rent payment.
It was? How?
According to the advertisement, the Red League is a distinguished institution of fellows of unspecified governments. And in fact, the only condition for becoming a member is having red hair.
That doesn't entirely surprise me.
But let us know what the lucky redheads receive once they join. Unconditional salary of £4 a week.
Oh my, £4 a week?
But why? What are they paying people for?
That I don't know. No details are given in the advertisement.
But surely every red-headed person in the country would be flocking to join in that case.
Probably not, because a lot of people would just be like, I mean, it's either they would or they like. That's right, so there's no time to lose. I'll put in my application at once. A red-haired iron.
So will I, just on the off chance.
You are Susato, come on.
Listen,
Do you know what a red-headed means?
Red dye hair is all you need, okay? Listen, it'd be worth the money.
That might be stretching a point, I think.
I mean, ours is close enough, so like, you know, it's like it's half red. That counts, right? Trouble is, they have a fixed number of members, you see.
Well, it's not like this game has unusual hair colors. I think she's just meant to be a redhead, yeah.
A rather light-headed redhead, but yeah.
Oh, I see. So once a certain number of people have joined, no one else can. Fucking clown hair.
He's a fucking rooster now. God.
I'm pretty sure they would have suspected your hair not to be real.
Where's luck would have it, one member recently passed away.
It wasn't particularly lucky for the redhead in question, I feel, Mr. Soaps.
A man died. Therefore, I can make money.
So you decided to try to join in his place?
Correct. I mean, look at me. Have you ever seen that red-headed fellow?
No.
So why did it have to go so long?
What on earth happened?
I burned him, Sonohodo. Though it pains me to admit it.
It's your blunder.
What did you actually do to your hair, Mr. Soaps?
I'm glad you asked, Mr. Sato. What you said on my head is neither dyed nor a hairpiece.
Huh? Did you
Aw.
actually apply chemicals to your hair to permanently change its color?
It was what we call a wild experiment.
I'm afraid. I changed the color of my hair overnight. By the wonders
You
of chemistry.
actually did, you dumb motherfucker.
I was like, what's the dumbest option for him? And like, yep, that'd be right.
You dumb piece of shit.
What you're saying is you're stuck this way.
At least until
Or
his hair,
God knows.
at least until his hair grows enough for it to go back to blonde.
So the question is, what determines why is the difference of length between chemistry and dyeing your hair? Like,
One you just apply a dye to your hair to change its color. With chemistry, you are actively applying chemicals that change basically the material, the material in your hair, or like that basically bond with your hair.
TLDR, it's gonna be a while before his hair is back to normal.
Uh-huh.
He either applied a chemical that changed the pigments in his hair, or he applied a chemical that stuck to his hair as a pigment and now it cannot be removed.
You see, why do I half expect it to be fucking iron in his hair now?
I mean, if with that color, it would probably be like copper.
It could be rust.
Could be, but you know, I don't know where he would get that much rust. And such bright as well.
Well, to
It's
be
so-
fair, it is the 20th century London, so there's probably a lot of metal going on, and it probably isn't taken care too well.
Chemistry?
I was going to do somewhere into the method of rejuvenating spent tea leaves.
Huh?
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 How do you
What?
rejuvenate spent tea leaves?
Huh? The hell goes on in your head?
You were talking shit about instant transmission. You're,
I think
you're
this
right.
man is
You're over
back.
here trying to create regeneration.
My guy, you are a fucking alchemist. What the fuck?
It's like, yes, we literally extracted all of the substances that were stored in this leaf, in these leaves like reservoirs. Let's just bring them back.
And the course of my work, I stumbled upon a potion that, once taken, turns one's hair flame like
What
red.
do you mean with taken?
A potion? This is actually alchemy!
What the fuck did you do?
How did you find a potion? You have to try it. It'll make every hair on your body perfectly crimson.
How do you know it's every hair? God damn it.
Why do you know it's every... I don't...
Like,
Okay,
what the
alchemy did you discover that
What
turns
did
your
you
body's
drink? How
hair
did you-
red?
You actually changed your goddamn genetic code. What the fuck?
My man is not. It's not even the year 2000. My man's fucking 100 years before 2000. It was like, I am changing my DNA.
You know, either he actually changed his DNA, or he actually consumed some poison that changed his hair color.
I guess. But like, how would that like? If it would have changed his hair color, it would have also changed his nails, since they are literally the same thing. They're both keratin. Like that's the thing. Hair and nails are made of the same material. It's just that hair also has pigment to it. So like,
Do you want to know the last time I heard about a fucking hair color changing potion? Fucking Harry Potter. This is fucking magic.
my man turned into a Weasley.
Yes.
But yeah, like you created a potion that changes every hair in your body to crimson, but not your nails or any other part of your body that had keratin. So what the fuck did you do?
It's either this. I can't tell if he's the dumbest or the smartest motherfucker in the world.
Like, did he actually change his DNA to become a redhead? I have so many questions. This is the first transgenic human.
Someone would act. You go first.
Maybe it affected his nails, but just to a lesser degree.
Sholmes is the kind of guy who would accidentally make a potion that can change someone's gender because it would make him like $5 that one time.
It's like they were asking for women, so you just had to do it. It was 10 pounds, Mr. Naruto. 10 pounds.
My God, he fucking would.
Someone would do anything for 20 bucks.
Shows just creates instant HRT magic. It's just out of nowhere.
And he never shows it to anyone else because he was like, but it was just so I could make $20.
I am a straight cis guy, but $20 is $20.
I was fucking thinking like, hey, we need hot red-haired women in our area. We'll pay 20 pounds a week. She'll be like, an opportunity then.
I don't know if there's anything straight about Holmes.
I don't know. I don't think he's even aloe.
I think my man is just a wiggly ball of mess. I don't think he's straight or anything. He just exists.
Like, I don't know about the man's sexuality, but there's certainly no goddamn straight thought in that head.
Well, there's no single blonde thought in that head either. That's for sure. I think I'll pass.
Fan art of Ryunosuke being red now. We need that timeline.
Literally, Ryunosuke goes from cold to hot coal.
Ah, I see. Susato and Naruto both consume the transgender potion.
God.
But, Mr. Soames, is it quite safe to drink? Surely it's bad for you, isn't it?
Surely anything that changes your body in such a drastic way would have terrible health effects.
Now that you mention it, Miss Susato, I have been feeling my heart pumping from this morning.
Amateurs are always hampered by such fear.
Now that you mention it, Miss Susato, I do feel quite sensitive to light lately.
Now that you mention it, I can't feel my left arm.
I am feeling this sort of aura around me. It starts going into a seizure.
So Soames steps out of building and just ignites into a fire. Ah!
Like I wouldn't be surprised if he has also fucked up the pigment in his eyes and made him like more sensitive to light or something.
Oh, I should have never doubted you, Mr. Soames. You mean to say?
Of course, it's not concerned. I'm just now officially sterile.
No, Susato, I'm pretty sure you were right to worry.
But of course! Earn 4 pounds a week, one must be prepared to turn a blind eye to a little danger. Yeah.
My money's the definition of $20 is $20.
I love Sholmes. Sholmes would make the best D&D character fucking ever.
The degree of red signals more than just a little danger, surely.
So anyway, heard that the full conference day was in his new red hair. For the park on Lim Street where the Red-Haired League were interviewing prospective new members.
Uh-huh. So what went wrong?
Poke was choked with red-headed folk, like a custer's orange bellow. I queued for 8 hours still before at last I reached this front. But when the panel of interviewers saw me, they immediately said, "Ah, Mr. Herlock Holmes, are you in disguise to conduct an investigation?"
I mean, to be fair, you are like one of the most known men in the whole of London, you fucking idiot.
They're just like, "Oh, hi, Mr. Sholmes. What's up? Hey, what are you doing here? What's up, guy? What's up, my bro?"
Couldn't you have, I don't know, disguise yourself as another man,
Just-
maybe
just-
even a woman?
Just stick a red mustache on your face or something. I don't know.
Change your fucking outfit, maybe. So now I had no choice but to reply. Shh! Don't give me away.
Ah,
I wish I could do a little else but turn and leave. Then this morning, when I looked in the mirror, irritation stirred within me. So I turned that pair into the police.
What do you mean?
Wait! They didn't rob you! You just...
So, but they were just the people who caught you. So you just knew that the red hair league was the criminals, but you were like, 4 pounds is 4 pounds.
you know, 20 bucks is 20 bucks, so give me my goddamn 20
So,
bucks.
let me get this straight. Sholmes knows about a criminal organization of redheads, leaves him alone, learns that he can turn himself to a redhead through fucking alchemy to get $4 a week. Sorry, 4 pounds a week. Does it, goes up to them, waits 8 hours, they say, "Hey Sholmes, what's up?" He's like, "Bye," and then the next morning he's like, "You know what? I'm pissed. Arrest them!"
This man is a whole ass Karen, dude.
I told you, there's no goddamn straight thought in that head, in any single way.
My man is a fucking menace to society. What the fuck? What is that ever heard in those two redheads?
I have so many questions. Ding ding ding.
Aha! Here's my guest now. My latest client with money to spend. Oh, I do hope it's a signed case, fairly. Remember, Iris, we are at the present group by the greatest problem known to man. Rent!
Right.
I must win in any case, no matter how unsimulating. Save locating a runway, of course.
Why? Don't spare anyone's feelings, will you?
Oh,
Oh dear, I'm afraid I heard it can like a little attack, especially just before they went to do.
Well, I think this person. Oh, it's you.
Oh,
I
it's
know
a-
you.
The jury lady.
Also, yeah, that was play on the fact that Holmes never takes cases that he finds unstimulating and not interesting.
Unless it's someone who is missing, then fuck them.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, please, please,
Also, the jury lady.
please find my husband. He's run away.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
You mean you knew it?
That he was gonna be a runaway because it was like absolutely never a runaway.
Please take the log. What was the last thing he said, just to make sure?
You know, it's like.
Yeah.
Well, I was reading
Yeah,
the 70
okay.
case. Saves locating a runaway, of course.
Oh. To upset me.
I beg your pardon.
Never mind the personal matter. My apologies.
It's like, God, are you here to upset me?
What exactly are you trying to say, Mr. Onoru?
No, but yeah, the actual Holmes is like even more extreme to the degree that even if he would goddamn star, he would not take a case that he doesn't find interesting himself.
Meanwhile, this one is
Yeah,
like
see,
$4 is $4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funniest shit. Is finding out that the original character is somehow more crazy than this motherfucker.
Well, to be
Like,
fair,
that's
at least one the other one has you know, a set of ideals. This guy is just is just like, I have to feed my child and myself, I guess.
Would you buy Iris? I would sell them for £5.
I need to pay rent. I can buy her later, I promise.
Oh, One is chaotic. One is chaotic neutral. There is a difference.
One
One is
is
just pure.
one is a ketamine infused fucking obsessed with mystery. This guy is just he's just obsessed with mystery, but also just a weirdo in general.
Yeah, like the whole reason the original Holmes takes drugs is because he's just so goddamn bored of his mind.
He takes drugs just because he's bored, which is the funniest shit. Like, he no other reason, just because like I'm bored. Let's smoke something.
Life is so uninteresting to him before his detective career takes off.
To be
God.
fair, this show is also quite interesting when he's bored and just does the weirdest fucking shit.
See, that's
But it's
I
also
think
it's
still-
also so funny the lengths he'll go to just to just to achieve some of his more like petty goals.
chaotic stupid versus chaotic neutral. Fate is what Dion said.
Yeah, I know. But like this
But
show
yeah.
just will just go to any lengths just to maintain his personal victories no matter what.
I think, God, just I don't know. I don't even want to imagine what the original was actually like. Like
Like,
they,
to be fair, all of these are traits that the original Holmes had. They are just twisted a little.
I didn't say a word.
Come, my dear madam, be seated. There is some tea, if you please. Of course.
What's the matter, Mr. Sato?
I've seen this lady before.
It's just that gentlewoman. I feel sure I've seen her somewhere before. Very recently.
Yes, now you come to mention it. This is fucking redheaded Sherlock. God.
So your husband wouldn't happen to be someone whom we also happen to know already.
Is your husband red hair by any chance?
As I explained earlier, my name is Evie Whistle.
Okay, I don't think we know anyone called Vigil before.
I implore you to take this case, sir. Money is no object. Simply name your figure.
And you got him. Bullshit. Money and wealth are of no little consequence to me, madam. But I would love a big, a big check. Pick up a case to solve is reward enough.
Oh, Mr. Soames, you are the picture of benevolence.
I will, of course, make a mental note of your offer, however, for contingent reasons. I just remember your words, also.
What a bitch.
If I might inquire, sir.
Her husband is Kazuma. He got married while he had amnesia.
God.
This gentleman and lady would be.
Oh, me?
What am I about to tell you? What I am about to tell you, I should like to communicate in the strictest confidence. You understand?
Ah, these are my friends. I assure you, you may say before these pair anything which you may say to me.
They might even actually remember it.
they may actually solve the case.
I see.
I can vouch for the gentleman personally. After all, he's hard of hearing.
Why never get my hopes up? God, alright, let's talk with you. Forgive me for asking, Miss Pidgeot, but have we met somewhere before? Quite recently, perhaps?
Oh my!
Pshaw, my dear fellow, what is your intention? Clearly you have no ability to differentiate the facial features of the English. If you wish to invite the lady tea, you must do so in a more gentlemanly fashion.
Is it possible that you're the nice young lawyer from the trial I attended last week?
Ah, I knew you recognize her.
Hello.
God, London really is a small place.
It gets smaller.
I didn't quite recognize her because she's acting so differently now.
It must be very difficult for you
God
as
damn
a
it.
lawyer being hard of hearing and
Like, uh,
Okay. She sounds like she's gonna be a very fun character already.
pardon?
dear, I'm so sorry. Don't worry if you can hear. It was very really nothing more.
Now look at what you've started, Mr. Sholmes. Thank you very much. God.
This lady sounds to be great, and Sholmes continued to prove to me that he is the best character for this whole fucking game.
And so began the legend of Naruto. the deaf lawyer.
God. I would it be prudent for you to sit quietly in the corner.
Yes.
Ah,
Hmm.
Tell us about your husband, madam.
oh. Mr. Vitzel, my daily is 40 years of age. I have a photograph here. Oh,
Tell an unremarkable gentleman, by appearance at least.
Yeah, like those girls are like the only thing that really distinguishes him.
Well, he's very well loved, apparently. How long have you been married?
it will be 15 years this year.
Damn, that's a long-lasting one.
Damn, y'all actually
Yeah,
long lasting in this year? Nice.
We have a cordial relationship, and my husband's income is more than adequate, so we live quite comfortable.
Alright, so sounds like pretty decent married life. Alright.
As would appear, I only need to take a look at you to know these things.
Yeah, to be fair, she kinda gives it away with just how she looks.
Hmm. Oh God,
Your choice is the latest style. Your hair's clearly regularly groomed and your eyes are animated. In short, you have no inkling as to why your husband might disappear, correct?
that's right. He's a great man with a strong sense of loyalty, and he rather dotes on me.
Which would point to the possibility that he has become embroiled in some incident or another.
Oh no, he's intrigued. Oh, that is exactly what I fear must have happened, Mr. Soames. I'm quite beside myself.
He has had the terrible fate of being a redhead.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the twist. That we don't see that he's a redhead because of the picture.
God.
And he has gotten in a mess with the league or something.
He runs the league.
He's a criminal mastermind. I mean,
Oh
My
god.
husband's employment is somewhat unusual, you see. What if he's incurred some miscreancy or people?
what exactly is your husband's line of work?
He's a warder at the prison.
Oh. A guard? That is somewhat unusual. A prison guard, alright. Wonder if he's the one that always leads us to the witness the defendants. God. Thanks, thanks, Brain.
Your husband is a prison warder.
That's right, yes. Well, in actual fact, he is the chief warder.
Makes sense why he's so wealthy, yeah.
Indeed, I see. Well, chief prison warder certainly qualifies as something of a specialist occupation.
Yes, it does indeed. My poor husband must be prepared for dreadful punishments as if they are carried out.
Stressful punishments? Does she mean capital punishments?
And at such times, he must occasionally spend a night or two in prison dormitory. But for that extra responsibility, he is remunerated more handsomely than other warders. Of course, we make no mention of my husband's work to the neighbors.
With the green work for sure.
Yes, I believe your prudence is justified. Tell me, at what prison is your husband engaged?
To a Barclay prison, Mr. Solms.
Really? Barclay? Oh, a fine establishment. Not mistaken, there is a large cemetery just behind it.
Oh boy, that means that's the certain prison that's related to all the certain incidents that have happened lately.
Why are you asking it like that, Sean?
Which could be that his appearance is related to what happened a week ago. Whoops.
Yay!
I'm just scrolling like, why?
Yes, that's correct. Locate cemetery.
Fuck, it is.
Great.
No.
Ernest is like, come the fuck on.
Calm the fuck on. Can't I have one case that isn't connected?
Locate Cemetery, the very place we were discussing in court? That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable, my dear fellow. And yet undeniable.
Sorry, Mr. Solms. I'm afraid you've lost me.
Pay no heed, madam. Pay no heed. A private matter.
This can't really be a coincidence, can it? Yep, I think we're on the same page, Ryunosuke.
It's just like, god
Everything-
damn it.
Everything is a big giant coincidence. Nothing's connected.
Nothing's connected in this fucking house. So, to the matter of your husband's disappearance. When did you realize he was missing?
Please try not to laugh. It was yesterday.
I'm sorry, yesterday?
That really is recent, laughably so.
The truth is, my husband does at times have occasions to spend the night away for his work. It's not at all out of the ordinary for him to not to return home at night. But this is different. For him not to make any contact for a whole day, that has certainly never happened before.
To be fair, I would be worried too.
Yeah.
Oh my dear Daily, whatever can happen?
My dear Mrs. Vigil, please, calm yourself. With that wallet, everyone. Now then, have you contacted the police?
Why, naturally, but sadly, they refuse to listen to my pleas as my husband has only been missing for one day.
It's like, we could make sure that this apparently missing citizen is all nice and well, and since any trail of him would be still warm, or we could just leave it for when he's been missing for a week.
To be fair, this is something that happens in real life too, because there is limits to how recently they can open cases for missing people.
I mean, yeah, but it's not like it would be hard to check. He's literally the chief warden of a prison.
In the U.S., it's a coin flip. You're either gonna have it to go, yeah, we can search in the same day, or it's gonna be like, ma'am, don't contact again until it's been several days. You know, well past the point where he could very much likely be dead. Goodbye.
I think here, if it's like a small place, people might try to check on people, but generally there's a law that you can only start investigating missing persons after 3 days or so. I was asked to wait patiently at home.
Enter this vigil. I concur with the police. However, let us not be hasty.
$20 is $20.
I see no reason why we should not engage my deductive powers to track your husband down anyway. that concur with the police lines just so it's just a safe face. He just needs
Yeah,
to make
no,
sure.
he's literally saving face constantly while pulling out their heartstrings so he can ensure that bag.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Summers.
And furthermore, let me assure you, I try to solve the greatest problem known to man for another month has no bearing on my decision.
He's. I'm glad she isn't in on the joke.
I still need to put a sweet smile on another Londoner's face. That's really all there is to it.
Oh, shit. You have my eternal gratitude. I shall pay any sum you care to mention.
Meanwhile, internally, someone's like, yes,
You
rent.
sick only to put this sweet rent in your landlady's purse. That's all there is to it.
You know, the weird part is, I think Soames generally doesn't care about money, so he will only probably ask for this month's rent.
See, he doesn't care about money, but at the same time, he cares about it because he needs it to fucking survive. So he's like at the bare minimum, he
And the
cares
one
about
time
it.
he gets money, it's like, I'll get a motor car.
Yeah, like he doesn't actually care about money. He just wants to make it to this month's rent.
Like he could ask for a lot, but he also is just gonna ask for like, pay my
Nah,
rent.
he's 100% gonna ask for a bunch of money and then waste half of it in like a new device that he will use once.
He will
Now-
either ask a bunch of money or ask just this month's rent, and there's no in between.
Now obviously he'll take it and go gamble it at pachinko or some shit. He'll go meet Gin.
Yes, Yakuza Hairlock.
Like, would he win or lose at Yakuza?
Yakuza Elemental.
Yakuza Infinite Wealth. Ah,
Thank you for everything you have shared with us, Mrs. Vigil.
Like a dragon window tags.
I believe I have all the information I need to begin my investigation.
please refer to me so with good news, sir.
Fear not, madam. In a day or two, I shall be contacting you with a hunting report, I'm quite sure.
I can put my finger on it, but somehow these two models feel very different.
Which two
Is-
models?
Like, I mean, the 3D models for this one.
Well, I mean, first of all, the eyes are different. Their tone is different. The outfits are differently designed and like more.
I meant, like,
style
style-wise, like, Home seems much more...
Sharp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware. I see it too. But it's just that's kind of the whole game.
So soon? Oh, how splendid, Mr. Soames.
Good news should be delivered early, I always say. Especially when there's money involved. I mean, what? May you be so kind as to leave the photograph of your husband in my possession.
I can't wait to find him dead in his bedroom in the prison.
God, no. Thank you. Now allow me to show you the door.
I can't thank you enough, Mr. Soames. You've been simply marvelous.
Well, at least he's a sweet lady.
You know, I think every time already. But how do you come out with such nonsense? Good news in a day or two? Are you sure? I can't be sure, of course, but then I didn't swear it on.
What does shit have?
This. God.
Absolutely incorrigible.
Like, if there's a timeline where I didn't play fucking Brock, I would have played just fucking Sholmes. I'm gonna give the good woman some hope. I hope to be able to give her good news, one might say.
God.
After all, the rent must be paid by the end of the day tomorrow. If by that time I've successfully located Mr. Vigil, we shall be mutually relieved. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Naruhodo?
Don't look at me with those bleeding eyes. He just pulls out a spray bottle and starts splashing him.
Well, Differ, did you hear the details of the case?
Yep, before that, I'm just gonna make sure. Okay, no, it's just.
It's a funny fellow.
Like, the fact that they specify he appears to have no particularly distinctive facial features is 100% gonna be a redhead. Or something like that.
Or he's just gonna be, or it's just gonna be something really weird.
Yes, my hearing is surprisingly good, actually.
Excellent. And what did you make of it?
Well, I was surprised around where her husband worked. At Berkeley Prison, I mean.
Ah, so you noted that.
Of course, especially with the mention of Locate Cemetery.
That was some fucked up shit. Man, I sure am glad I will not get a capital punishment. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Good for him.
Barclay Prison is where that notorious man was incarcerated.
The professor.
No word from the prison has mysteriously disappeared, it would seem.
It's all very peculiar.
And nothing you can't handle, I'm quite certain, Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry.
Well, I went to the prison and see what you can glean. When you... It's the prison governor you want. No doubt the man is equally worried.
But aren't you going to go yourself?
No! Surely you need to ask. I can't possibly see out with his hair!
You fucking moron.
He said all of this and said, "Oh, Mr. Hodo, I'm dropping this on you. This is
Just wear your fucking hat and hide your hair under it. God.
Yeah, you have bleach yet? Maybe you just bleach your hair at this point, Sholmes. I'll be real.
Then it would
Match
just
it
be
with
pink.
Iris. Yeah, match of Iris. I think bleaching probably is nicer stuff to your hair than what you actually did.
But did you go to Line Street with that hair?
That was quite different matter.
It was for £4.
So I live in capable hands. Now, if you excuse me, I'm rather busy. Goodbye.
Of
The
course
bow
you
fade.
are. I will ask you for
Recorded.
50% of that fucking money, Shomes. I hope you know it.
So we can
Now, hold on. If I get thrown out, then who will you pay rent to?
And
still
we're
could've
not paying.
checked out
We're not
the,
paying rent to him. We're paying rent to his landlady.
Also, we could have still gone to the upstairs room. I think since it was still.
Well, there wouldn't be any
up
new
there, right?
dialogue, since we already did all the spade conversations.
Okay, I wasn't sure because like it had the little title called like November, blah blah blah, blah or whatever.
Well, yeah, but they just do that whenever you change locations.
Okay.
Barclay Prison is on the outskirts of London, backing onto lonely burial ground. Its four high outer walls loomed quietly before us in the fog. When requested a meeting, we were shown to the governor's office in the watchtower. That's a fucked up clock.
I kind of love it.
And I kind of wish instead of the axe and the gun, it had like the axe musket from the Eastern Europe. So that's a lot of like chains and bolts and shit you have just
Can we
hanging
talk
off the wall.
Can we talk about that bird?
Which bird?
The giant ass
Oh
toucan in the
god,
cage.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I was like, can we talk about the fucking bird? Look how stuffed it is in there. That poor thing.
The poor thing must feel awful. I don't think I even get out.
You can ask about that. I'll ask about the goddamn giant musket on the wall.
I mean, maybe it's for sniping prisoners if you try to flee. It's certainly a green place.
See, who's Christ with your big.
Oh god, okay.
Kenny Dune.
I can never remember the last time a civilian was doing here. That means this man is Scottish.
I can remember the last time civilian was done here.
So who wants to be big Scottish man then?
Am I gonna get every single character with a weird accent?
I mean, I can do the do if you want, but I'm not confident in my Scottish.
I don't think anyone here is.
I mean, I. As funny as it sounds, I think I have the best worst scars action of us three.
Sure, go ahead if you want to.
Just give me a moment. I have to prepare myself.
Like at least I can do Gina's Cockney accent fairly okay, but this is like this is gonna be tough.
So some semi-Scottish, maybe Celtic, and it's probably a deeper one. Okay. This place is full of hardened criminals. I can't remember the last time this Vin was doing here. You didn't want to talk to an inmate, but to me.
Oh my god, he's fucking handsome.
That's a unit. Barricading?
Barricading.
A barricade.
Yeah, I see barricading.
Hmm. You know what's funny? I'm pretty sure Kane is an actual like Celtic word as well, or like name somewhere. I can't remember what it is.
It's an actual name, yeah.
Yeah. So all enough, he has a very normal name.
It's just a very funny pun as well.
You don't know who I am. I'm the governor, Barry Cannon.
Oh, yes, it's a pleasure. I'm Jonas Naruhodo, defense lawyer.
Menace. Does that mean?
Yes, I'm a visiting student of law from the Empire of Japan.
Japan? Did you say Japan?
Yes?
Well, there's no any of your kind here, laddie. Maybe you should try the prison next door, eh?
I didn't notice another prison next door, sir.
Anyway, we came to ask you some questions about...
I know the business direct, but I don't just speaking with the logs who you especially looking instances. Now get out of my hair.
So as soon as he finds out that we are from Japan, he reacts like this. That surely means...
I think it's because of the professor case.
You think so too?
I have no idea what I'm doing his voice, good or bad.
To be fair, you make his voice so rough that it's kind of hard to notice any accent.
Good. That's if I hide the accent underneath the roughness, then you can't tell it's bad.
10 years ago, Kenshin Asoge, also known as the Professor, was incarcerated at his prison. Then after his execution, he apparently re-emerged from his grave in the cemetery behind the prison. One tough motherfucking Japanese man, if I do say so myself.
Fucking. Am I unknown? You're still around about the kids, aren't you? Your agency, Professor's great web, no doubt.
No, not at all. We're just...
Get going with you, before I punch your light to it.
We're going. Clearly the ghost of that killer still haunts this place. We're not going to get anywhere here. Unless we can somehow prove to this man that there's nothing suspicious about us.
God, we're not kidding.
What are you thinking, Mr. Sato?
I feel sure that name came up in conversation recently somewhere. I was wondering if whoever mentioned it might have some ideas to help us.
Come to think of it, I have the same feeling.
I don't remember shit.
But
I said get out.
when we... God damn it,
No.
I can't examine his funny room. This is so
It's
sad.
my board. Not allowed to take a look at my board. This is my board. You cannot take a look at it. He just evolves into fucking No More Heroes, guys. You're a little motherfucking board.
Okay. So not you. Actually, do you know anything about Mr. Pritio? Ah, damn.
Damn.
Alright, then... Hello? Oh! Mr. Kotoba!
Chilling.
That's Professor Mix Kotoba over there. Ah, hello you two. I was just taking a moment to catch up with on the world now that I'm unpacked. But where's Yashigoku? Well, yes, he's not the relaxing sort. He's taking himself off to pay his respects to all the legal bigwigs.
Having only just arrived in the country today? Goodness, he is full of energy.
Professor, you mentioned something before about how you know the prison governor at Barclay Prison. Oh, Governor Kaiden, you mean? So it is the same man.
Father, we must speak with the governor. But he refused to talk to us. He said we were suspicious Easterners.
Well, I'm sure if I accompanied you, it would be a very different story. Oh, would you? That would be wonderful if you have time now. Sadly, as you can see, I'm very busy at the moment.
Very busy reading that newspaper.
Busy drinking coffee in a comfortable city? No, I've already a lot to prepare for tomorrow, you know. Oh, sorry. I didn't say that out loud, did I?
No, he just mind reads you.
Bigotubas are really good at reading people's thoughts.
They are.
How could it be that you Navajos are alarmingly bad at hiding your thoughts?
As Phoenix has proven, yes.
You know, can it be both?
Let's not fall out now. I've an idea. What's he writing on that piece of paper? Here's a letter of introduction for you. Hopefully when he sees my name, he'll change his tune. Ah, thank you.
Yay.
Yippee. Good luck then.
Wow.
Fucking cursive, I hate it.
Professor Mikotoba has wonderful handwriting, doesn't he? The structure of the young man is not in the least bit untrustworthy. It's just me or does that make me sound extremely untrustworthy?
Man really has a goddamn doctor handwriting. I do wish he'd at least call you a nice young man.
I'm really not sure that would help. Oh god. This is gonna be important.
Oh, it looks like this is some sort of team certificate.
Huh.
The SS Crows, first class cabin, 001.
One trip only?
Yokohama departure, 11th of September. London arrival, 1st November.
Ah, that's about the Professor Mikotoba and Judge Shigoku came from Japan, isn't it?
Yes, I think it called it that Dunkirk. Yes, I think it called at Dunkirk on the north coast of France for a night before finally arriving in Dover.
I think it's been almost a year since we arrived in Dover on the SS Borea. It's a shame to not keep your tickets a memento of your trip, don't you think?
Yes, I agree. I have mine safely in my diary.
I keep mine in my wallet, so I have it with me at all times. Oh, well, how strange. Where could it have gone?
Are you like this on purpose, Mr. Naruto?
Did I imagine it, or was that comment accompanied by a little sigh?
Huh. That's important.
Yeah?
It scares me that that's important.
That's
scares me.
fucking important.
I don't like that it's important.
The man
That means
sitting there.
that means fucking that means they're gonna actually be very much involved.
That man is just sitting here.
God, his face, God, his fucking chin. Man is ready to turn his face in Mew. God.
If you just
This
cast
man.
your...
Sorry.
I'm just reading. You talk.
Okay. I was just gonna say that this man must be related to the goddamn Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist.
Or he's ready to heal the brand.
Yes.
Both.
If you casted your eyes over this Governor Caden,
What's this then? You cannot pull the wolf out my eyes. You can go find a Japanese student. Mikotoba. That young jock from the forensic laboratory. That Mikotoba?
yes, exactly him.
Oh,
Oh dear, perhaps I should have said something sooner. I'm Yuji Mikotopa's daughter, Susato.
dang! You were the young man's daughter? Then you didn't think to mention that before?
I do apologize.
Ah, well, you do, but you best take a seat then. Go over your cup of tea, perhaps. And then forget to try one of these wee handcuff biscuits.
I love-
You have handcuff biscuits.
I love how tiny this fucking copy is compared to him.
I love him. Also, you have handcuff. I know you call it biscuits, but you have handcuff biscuits,
Yeah,
or I call them crackers, but still, holy shit. Can I have one?
that's not a cracker.
Well, it's definitely not a biscuit for me at least.
Well, yeah, but,
Yeah,
but it's not made from the same type of thing as a cracker.
I know, Americans have a weird definition of a biscuit.
To be fair, a biscuit is just a cookie, pretty much.
Yeah.
And to us, a cookie and biscuit are very different things.
Yeah? You like to put your biscuits in gravy.
Yeah, it's good.
Your father's influence is nothing short of amazing.
I'm bitterly regretting not announcing who I was from the outset now.
Yeah, honestly, but I think you would have been mad popular in court.
People would have been like, "Holy shit, really?" So then, what can I do for you, then?
We are currently investigating a case.
It's one of your wardens, you see. He's gone missing.
Missing.
That's right. It's only been reported to you as well, being the prison governor.
I haven't heard nothing of the sort. There's no missing persons in my prison.
Oh,
But how can that be?
it's Mr. Daily Whittle. Daily Whittle. Your chief order.
Ah. Visual.
I don't get it.
Daily what? Like they
Oh.
keeping Daily Whittle.
That's right, his wife came to us and asked us to investigate his appearance. Let's skip the part about him only going missing yesterday for now. Did that make something to him?
Oh. Would you be so kind as to tell us what you know, sir?
Aye, of course.
Oh lord.
We might need to end soon. I can feel myself sleeping.
No, don't worry, I was gonna end. I'm just gonna check his room real quick.
Bird.
This grandfather clock is... Oh, French make, I see.
This is my favorite.
It's fitted with a terrifying plate that keeps dropping down.
It's more out on the guillotine, a French execution device. You might have heard of it.
Why is he turning southern?
It's the natural specky inside. I'm sorry.
Why is it going so fast? That would dull out the blade.
I'm guessing the blade isn't actually hitting anything.
Also,
And yes, before you ask, it can chop.
Do you
that must be putting a giant goddamn strain on that chain, though.
do you chop your cigars on it? Heads off, you mean?
Heavens no, gears and portions and so forth.
You use your clock to chop vegetables?
I hope you keep it sharpened somehow.
If you take a large care of the bone, then in the morning, by evening, you'll have it cut clean in two.
Well, the blade must have an almost indescribable edge on it.
If it's by evening, then it must be. It must not cut that much good. An axe, a hunting rifle, and 4 pairs of handcuffs. That's an hunting collection.
There's a store behind every one of those.
You mean the rifle was a famous killer's murder weapon, and the axe was wielded by any famous executioner? The handcuffs were once used to immobilize a fierce 4-legged beast when it was arrested?
No.
I think you're in the realm of fantasy now, Mr.
Let the guy have some whimsy.
Not those kind of stories, Jimmy. Oh, he's doing that thing. Look at him.
Oh my god, I love him.
Because when I used to chop down the cherry tree at my house, Mrs. Skyen was the best pleased.
Why would you chop your cherry tree? Those things are beautiful. No wonder your wife was not pleased.
Maybe it had grown too big.
It was too big.
Ah.
And the cuffs on the left are the ones I caught my first burglar with back when I was a bobby.
Oh, so you were Bobby at first. That's cute.
That man must have been one terrifying puppy to run into.
I think this is actually just a normal guy, and that's the
I mean,
funny
yeah,
part.
he's just a guy. Like, he's literally done nothing that would seem odd.
I know. I think the joke is Naruto's make like, oh my god, he's big guy. He's gonna have so many cool things. He's like, no, I'm just a dude.
Just imagine being on a fucking morning walk and seeing this guy on his patrol.
He literally would like look like the police from Rainy with a chance of meatballs.
It's just a POV, you've committed a crime. Meanwhile, Barry over here.
The stories were a little different from those you imagined, I think. Weren't they?
Yes, to my relief. And in some small way, my disappointment. I don't want to hear the story behind the rifle, though.
I got it from my grandpappy. It was a hunting rifle. I suppose these are all former governors of Barclay Prison, are they?
They are that or former inmates who the governor has sent to the gallows.
I think there would be a few more of those in that case, Naruto. Oh dear, they all have such severe expressions. I really couldn't deny the possibility.
Especially the one on the extreme right. His expression goes beyond severe in a whole new territory.
That was me.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Is it a prerequisite of the job, perhaps? Having a severe expression, I mean?
Of course it's not. Although it is taken into consideration.
A good man took it in stride. A lot. I like him.
He's just a dude. Bird.
Bird. I never have expected to find a parrot in a prison. Must be the governor's pet.
Given where we are, it's hard not to see the poor creature as a prisoner.
Let me out! Did I kill me? It speaks Scottish.
It's a Scottish bird and it wants out.
Has the bird learned to mimic the plaintive cries of the inmates in the cells?
Oh no, it was one of the 3 siblings you see. He still calls out the names of his 2 brothers like them all the time.
That's are his brothers' names.
Let me out and did not kill me.
What's its name then?
Did you name those things?
Right. Let Didn't kill me!
I hear you, laddie. You want your dinner, eh? Didn't do it. So there were triplets of parents called "Let me out." Didn't do it, and he gonna.
Don't
I
kill
can't-
me.
Don't
Do
kill.
not kill me.
Oh my fucking god, I love this man. He's so fucking silly. It's like I hear this so much. I might as well name you parrots after those phrases.
I thought red-haired fucking. I thought fucking Herlock trying to pretend to be Shanks from One Piece was bad enough. No, this is even better.
Oh my god. That's a very large cabinet full of papers, isn't it? It's labeled inmate register. Look, all the files are in alphabetical order.
That's for the year's worth of records on Barker's inmates. Yeah. Well, whether or no they leave alive after serving their term. All these about the crimes are committed are record in there, like an epitaph, you might say.
A record of crimes and punishment. How dispiriting.
And yet, this one seems to be enjoying tea and biscuits as he talks about it. I mean, I would be desensitized too if after so long.
Did you see this bad bastard? They got in here for trying to get the goddamn tour from a rented house. What a bad lad.
The deer has been staring at me for a while now. Did you hunt it yourself, Mr. Berry?
Mr. Naruto, it's me, the deer of the wall. Free me.
Hunted it? Heavens no, that thing's still alive.
It's just actually just up there chilling. You just only can see the
it
head.
actually has like a room behind and it can just stick its head out through the hole.
God.
It has.
More thing can fit through the small hole in the wall, but I can't get his head back out again now either. I was making a joke! God
I can't
damn
tell
it.
if he's joking as well or if he's just making fun of the fact. I can't tell.
I can't tell if he's just that dumb or he's actually joking. Just give me a woefully imploring look.
It's not real, Mr. Naruto. It's stuff.
Well, it certainly was real at some point. What? I mean, yes, of course it is.
He's just that dumb.
For that, I thought it was another assassin sneaking by the ventilator. Among Us.
Oh yeah, went from the fucking boat creature to then it's just assassin deer.
From boat cat to assassin deer, god.
I don't like to say, but I think perhaps you need to reread the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
I
The fact that he actually made the same little comment nearly about it as you do is fucking
I
great.
can't fucking believe this shit. This
See-
man is as dumb as my jokes.
Which means your jokes are part of the Spec Network. Tippy.
This man is as dumb as Holmes himself sometimes.
Oh my fucking god. He's stuck through the hole. It's giving me an imploring look. Mr. Naruto, though the deer isn't alive, it can't hurt you.
Ah, yes, my good fellow. I do believe I will make one of my great deductions.
Oh my god.
I am. So, what the? I don't know what the fuck's going to happen in this chapter. Nothing's really happened yet beyond like missing guy.
Did we save yet?
I'm gonna save now.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just fucking flabbergasted because now at this point I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be related to the warder, it's gonna be related to Mikotoba, it's gonna be related to both. I don't know.
No, obviously.
This is
out
a
of
longest
left field-
introduction.
Obviously, Face, someone else out of left field is just gonna pop up dead on the street in front of us or something. I don't know.
Would you like to lock down that answer? Because I can write that down.
You just want to fuck with me. Stop it.
Anyways, I'm exiting and saving now.
Please do. All I say is if fucking something happens to Gina, I'm murdering someone.
Oh my god.
That
Oh,
would
this was one of the funniest episodes.
This-
Fucking, I didn't expect to see Shanks from One Piece.
From red hair Shomes to fucking Barry, these episodes have surely been a roller coaster. Oh, good
Ah.
golly.
This was a fun one. This was a fun one. And I got to voice in a reasonable amount.
Yippee!
Not too much to hurt my throat. Also, why I chose the warden, not the warden, the governor guy that way. I'm excused from other voices potentially later.
What, I thought you wanted to voice things. I'm so confused.
I'm joking.
Just for that, we are gonna make you voice Daily Witcher if they are still alive.
No, maybe. I don't know now. It depends. Depends who they're sitting next to at the time.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ah,
I can't wait for
knows?
somehow just the dumbest plot to happen out of nowhere. Like, I don't know, fucking Bejol is actually in jail because he apparently murdered someone or something.
Like, like, I don't want to say random shit because I don't want it to be right.
But Spec, it's your superpower.
No, I don't want to use my power. I have a great responsibility not to use it.
I dare you do it.
No. The most I say that would be funny. I don't feel this way, but it would be funny if he actually is like, you know, he made the comparison earlier, like how we have like the two little like criminal guys again. It
Yeah?
would be funny if Vigil just came out and he was basically the new Benedict.
God.
Benedict 2.0.
The return. To be fair, I don't know if anything can substitute the Colvin brothers.
They were really good. To be
Those
fair.
brothers were absolute peak.
Well, now we have another combo of a shorty and a tall person.
Like, I don't think anything can rival how fucking funny those two were. Especially with how constantly they were like, "Oh fuck you, Ashley! What the fuck? What the fuck did you put us into?"
Legit, it's just Team Skull members. I love them.
Alright. But this is gonna be where we end for today. And now, we're gonna do a raid to the Nami.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the blue blue.
Also, hey, someone is doing the Greatest Attorney Chronicles Prologue Part 2.
Ooh.
Nope.
Which means they're gonna be suffering the Kazuma death.
Woohoo.
Obviously, we raid them randomly.
God.
That's how you spread your name around.
Wait, there's a tag for voice impressions in tweets? God damn. I guess I have to add that.
Oh, fun. I should do that too.
But yeah, maybe some other time we can go when a friend is on stream. We can go hunting for someone who's streaming something similar to us.
I'd say it is good since you're not doing any YouTube thingies. The best way to get your name around is to raid people that you either decently like or are also playing the same thing as you.
But I'm also an anxious person.
You want people on your stream, you must do what must be done.
I have like 58 people following me, and yet no one comes to watch my streams other than Neon. And it's a lost cause.
I have done when I have at most like 1 to 2 people.
You have 3 to 4 sometimes.
Rarely.
But yeah, let's stop the self-loathing and let's go attack on the plushie maker. Hiya!
You both are awesome streamers, so put yourselves down one.
I will consider myself awesome once I actually am proud of what I'm doing.
You should be proud. It's good job you are doing. Wow.
I'm not proud because I don't have anything that distinguishes myself.
Yes, you do. You have this channel.
What?
You have this channel. You're being yourself. That is distinguishing.
Anyways, let's do the raid now.
Yeah.
Poor Saber keeps me incomprehensible. Thank you.
Saber just doesn't understand.
Thank you all for joining us, and we're gonna go hunt down the Nami now. Everyone go say, everyone go say one of the parrots' name when you enter, or say Redhead Invasion, whichever.
No, Parrot's name is funnier.
I'm gonna go with Did Not Kill Me.
All right, then. We shall enter and now. Goodbye everyone. Thank you for coming in, and thank you Neon for watching us. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Elbow spec. There we go.